To run into. This is a very common one. Sometimes when I go to the grocery store, I run into my friends. A few weeks ago, I ran into my sister at the grocery store. I switched the past tense. This does not mean that I drove my car and hit my sister's car. It can mean that. But generally, in English, if you run into someone, it means that you met them without expecting to meet them. Okay. I run into former students quite regularly because some of them live in the same town as my school. So sometimes when I go to a hardware store, go to grocery store, I run into them. I will meet them by chance a little bit. It's fun to run into people that way. You haven't seen that way. To hang around and to hang around with. So to hang around seems to mean to wait. This person's arrived on the train and maybe they're waiting to get picked up, so they're going to hang around at the train station for a while. I know once I landed. I went on a trip and when I landed, my uncle was going to pick me up from the airport, but had to hang out for about an hour and wait for him because he couldn't get there at a time when I need to be picked up. To hang around seems to mean to wait. It can also mean to be somewhere for no reason. Sometimes teenagers will hang around in front of the store. Sometimes they hang around at the park. In that sense, it means the same as to hang out with their friends, or they hang out at the park. There's two good sentences. But generally means it's kind of wait. To hang around with is used more to talk about the people someone's friend with. If you have to say Bob, who do you hang around with? Well, mostly I just hang around with Jen, but I do have friends from high school who can actually have been seen for a while, so I haven't been able to hang around with them for a bit. We should probably reconnect and go see movies. So when you say hang around with, you kind of mention this person. Who does your nephew hang around with at school? He hangs around with really nice kids, and they study together and get really good grades. So to hang around, to wait, to hang around with, to mention the specific people who you are spending time with. To work out a couple of meanings here. So it can mean to exercise. So a few days a week, I like to work out. I like to lift weights. I like to walk vigorously. To exercise. I want to work out. But it also means to solve. When you do a puzzle, you need to work out which pieces go together. When Jen plants in the flower, work out how many should be put in its bag. Sometimes, maybe, let's say your family has 2 vehicles and 3 drivers. You might have to work out who takes which vehicle when. This can mean to work out, to lift weights. This can also mean to solve a problem or to figure something out, very similar to figure out. And then to look forward to. This is kind of a stretch word. There's a lot of words here. It means to be excited about a future event. I look forward to my birthday every year. In the summer, it's very broad space of time. I look forward to going to work every day. It's actually a good thing. We're always happy about your work. Otherwise, maybe you should get different job. I know that's not possible for everyone. I look forward to the weekend. I always said it. It's Friday today. I'm really looking forward to tonight when I can come home and kick back and relax. There's a phrasal verb from last week. Look forward means to be excited about a future event or future time. To burn out. If you work too much, you might burn out. So this person, you can see is very sad at work. This person does not look forward to their work day. This person is definitely trying to get through their day. They try to fend off all the obstacles in their day. But maybe they're not succeed at that. So they look tired. They don't have energy. Maybe they work 12, 13, 14 hours a day for a week on end, and they're just super tired. They have burned out. Or we say they need a vacation or they might burn out. I have worked with people who have burned out. It's not nice to see someone maybe in their life is really busy and work is really busy and they just eventually want out energy and burnout. It's not nice. Not a nice thing. Okay, we need a break. You can burn out at other things as well. You can burn out learning English. Let's say you're working 10 hours a day, still studying English, sleeping 4 hours per day. You will burn out.